Chemical effects of electric current, class 8, chapter 14, third part. Chemical effects of electric current. When electric current is passed through certain liquids or solution that conduct electricity, chemical changes occur, and this is called chemical effect of electric current. The chemical decomposition of a liquid or solution while passing an electric current is called electrolysis. The liquid or solution that breaks up during electrolysis, so these are called electrolytes. Now children, chemical effect of electricity means when electric current is passed through certain liquids or solution that are conductor of electricity, then chemical changes occur in that liquid. So this is called chemical effect of electric current. And this process of chemical decomposition of the liquid or solution when electric current is passing through it, so this process is called electrolysis. And the liquid or solution that is breaking up during electrolysis, so the liquid or solution, this is called electrolyte. Activity 6. Aim is to show that water conducts electricity. For this activity, we require materials: 2 carbon rods called electrodes. 2 carbon rods which we take, they act as electrodes. These rods are used to carry the electricity into the liquid. And you can also take 2 iron nails in place of carbon rods. If you are not getting carbon rod, then instead of carbon rods we can take iron nails, which we easily get. Now procedure. Attach the carbon rods to each of the terminals of a battery with the help of wires. Now dip the rods in water contained in a beaker. Add a teaspoonful of salt or a few drops of lemon juice to water to make it more conducting. The additions of salt or lemon juice in water make it conductive. Now wait for 3 to 4 minutes and now observe. Come to observation, so we will see bubbles of gases coming from the water near the electrodes. These bubbles of gases, these are of hydrogen and oxygen. And from this activity we conclude that electric current breaks up water into its constituent gases, hydrogen and oxygen. Or from this activity we can understand water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen gases. The fact that chemical changes produced electrical effects was discovered accidentally by Luigi Galvani of Italy in 1791, and he found that an electrical current flowed across two different metals between which was a moist substance. Means in between the two metals there was a moist substance, and in his case the moist substance was a frog. He selected frog. The passage of electric current was detected by the twitching of its leg. The frog withdrew its leg. An electrolyte, when dissolved in water or when melted, produces ions. When electrolyte is dissolved in water or when electrolyte melts on heating, it produces ions. When electrolyte breaks up on passing electricity through it, the negative and positive particles are discharged from it. These particles are called ions. These ions are free to move throughout the solution. The positive charged ions are called cations. Children, the positively charged ions are called cations and negatively charged ions are called anions. Now you must have found that kerosene does not conduct electricity because it is non-electrolyte. It does not produce ions on dissolving. It does not produce ions on melting. So it is non-electrolyte. Now activity 7. Our aim is to test whether some fluids and vegetables also conduct electricity or not. For this activity, materials require a potato, that is a vegetable, copper wire, battery. Procedure. First, take a potato and cut it into two halves. Insert the copper wires of conduction tester into it and leave it for about half an hour and notice what happens. Now come to observation. So we will observe a greenish blue spot on potato around one wire, whereas no colored spot will be seen around the other wire. The greenish blue spot will be found around the wire which was connected to positive terminal of the battery. William Nicholson, a British chemist, had proved by his experiment that if electrodes connected to the terminals of a battery were immersed in water and current was passed through the water, bubbles of oxygen and hydrogen were produced. Oxygen bubbles were produced on the electrode which was connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and hydrogen bubbles were produced on the electrode connected of the negative terminals of the battery.